This program was brought to you by PennyMac TPO and Power Plus, their next-generation broker portal that gives you more speed and control over the process. You can now disclose, lock, and manage your loan seamlessly from start to finish, all in one place. It's another reason why greatness lives here.
Welcome to The Interest. I'm Mike Savino. We've been talking all week long about the price war within wholesale. Well, the battle between United Wholesale Mortgage and Rocket has done more than just put the squeeze on the wholesale channel. This price war has reshaped the top of the mortgage industry, with UWM overtaking Rocket as the top mortgage lender in the third quarter.
Many people expressed their disbelief that a company only fighting for 2 out of every 10 loans, UWM in the broker channel, could ever be the largest lender in America. And here we are, the #1 overall mortgage company in America, about 1 year after I first publicly said that was a possibility and that we would do it.
Now, both companies took a hit on origination when compared to last year, but Rocket's fall was deeper. The 71% drop left Rocket with $25.6 billion in originations in the third quarter. UWM's volume was $33.5 billion, a drop of 47%. Now, other lenders in wholesale have blamed UWM's rate cut for layoffs and closures, but CEO Matt Ishbia brushed that off during this morning's earnings call.
There are many committed wholesale lenders in the market that are doing very, very well. And brokers have so many choices, over 50 great wholesale options to choose from.
UWM's net income was largely flat. The $325.6 million in net income in the third quarter is down just a little more than $4 million from last year. Ishbia says those numbers mean the company won't need to be doing any downsizing.
We've never had a layoff and never will have layoffs. We don't need to lay off people to control our expenses.
For Rocket, the drop in origination really drove down its earnings report Thursday afternoon. Its parent, Rocket Companies, earned $96 million in net income in the third quarter. That's down 93% from a year ago. In a statement, Rocket claims it's still the top home lender in the country, saying as opposed to focusing on large loan amounts, which is common practice for many lenders in more challenging rate markets, we will continue to take pride in growing the number of families we can assist. So clearly, everyone in the industry is feeling the downturn in origination, and the price war is reshaping the wholesale channel. So how do you make sure that your team is working as a unit to achieve your goals? How do you prevent finger pointing when one person or department thinks coworkers are holding them back? NMP insider Erica LaCentra says it starts with one of the most basic skills, talking.
No one exists within a vacuum, and it's in an organization's best interest to have that open dialogue.
Closing mortgages is a team sport, and the most successful companies know that as they grow, they have to pay extra attention to make sure everyone's on the same page.
As companies and organizations grow, sometimes different departments' work flows become siloed because they're not communicating.
In the latest issue of NMP Magazine, NMP insider Erica LaCentra says your communications within a department are usually fine. It's between departments where you may find problems, and you often don't know until you see it in production.
How do you know when you've got this problem? What do you know what it looks like?
You know, like I said, there is typically a backup, or there is a certain point within a company's process where things are slowing down.
So what do you do once you realize you have a communication problem? It starts at the top.
Even if it starts at a managerial level of saying, hey, where are you noticing certain inefficiencies within our processes?
Managers should talk on a regular basis about whether the other departments are helping each other, even if it's quarterly. And make sure to highlight everyone's work, not just the moneymakers. That's how you get buy-in.
But they can't efficiently do their jobs without all of the folks that are working behind the scenes, you know, the processors, their team members, the closers, underwriting.
You can read all of LaCentra's tips in the latest issue of NMP Magazine, available now at nmpmag.com. For the Mortgage News Network, I'm Mike Savino.
Don't miss the largest regional mortgage show in the nation. The New England Mortgage Expo returns to Mohegan Sun in Connecticut, January 12th and 13th. See us at www.nemortgageexpo.com. Start your year with the best connections in the industry. Dozens of sessions, scores of exhibitors. It's where success is written every hour. www.nemortgageexpo.com.
Welcome back. In other news, Nutter Home Loans is closing, and the company is giving mixed messages on why. When we first reported the news on National Mortgage Professional Thursday, Nutter claimed that the closure was because of a Justice Department investigation, but the company quickly changed its tune, acknowledging that the real reason is an 80% drop in origination. The company, also known as James B. Nutter and Company, says it serviced $7 billion in mortgages as recently as 2018, but Nutter is now servicing just $2 billion in mortgages, and it plans to sell those off in the next 60 days. As for that DOJ lawsuit, Nutter was fined $500,000 after a 2020 investigation found that the company was using unlicensed MLOs. We'll be right back with what else is interesting today.
This program was brought to you by PennyMac TPO and Power Plus, their next generation broker portal. Visit tpo.pennymac.com to sign up.
Welcome back. Here's what else is interesting today. This morning's jobs numbers gave us a mixed view of where the economy is right now. On the bright side, the country added another 261,000 jobs in October, making 22 straight months of growth. But we also saw unemployment tick back up, and the rate of 3.7% is a bit higher than experts expected. Still, that's coming off a historic low in September. For more on these and all of today's top stories, go to mortgagenewsnetwork.com.